What is going on YouTube? It's Sanky. We are back with another one. Now in this drop, coming at you with a couple of plays that will double up. But before I kick things off, I'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button because it keeps the show rolling. Alright guys, so before we jump into the first play, I want to touch on the general market. You guys know over the last couple of months, the stock market has been off. Now from time to time, stock market can break just like any mechanism. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from the stock market right now. It's looking more healthy. Now one of the checks on stock market health is to see if catalysts, whether that's acquisitions, partnerships, or analyst ratings, moves the stock price in the direction it should. Because in theory, all of those things should move that stock price up. That being said, I want to share this with you guys. That's ticker symbol NIO. That's NEO up 10% on the day, hitting $42 off the back of an analyst revising their rating upwards. Now you guys know the street is late to the party on this one. Now this is a play I've been speaking to you about over the last couple of weeks, so you know my thoughts here and the direction it's moving in, and you should be well on your way to building out your full positions in this one somewhere in the 30s. This is a play that's just getting started. Now we're going to continue to make these daily moves in these markets to ensure we hit success. That being said, in this drop, I've got a couple of plays I'm going to bring to attention that will double. So we're going to kick this week off right by setting our sights high. So let's run the first one. So the first one I've got for that's charge point, ticker symbol CHPT, coming in at $25. Now I'm liking the stability and recovery we're seeing in quality EV plays. Think a NEO, a Tesla, a charge point, because you guys know these plays over the last couple of months got the smackdown from the market during the rotation out of the industry. Now with ChargePoint, they're in a good space in the industry. It's what I call a facilitated play because they don't compete directly with the vehicle manufacturers. So for us investors, it gives us a different angle to ride the growth in the EV industry. Now to put on your radar, ChargePoint are coming out with their earnings this week. That's the 3rd of June. So this play is going to be in the spotlight. Now they're a bit late to the party. We already had plays like a NEO, like a Tesla, have their Q1s and they came in heavy. So it's time to see what ChargePoint can deliver on the day. Now what I'm hoping is there's a pullback around earnings season with this play so we can catch them again at that 3-month support. Remember that comes in at $20. You guys want to catch this one as cheap as possible to maximize your returns on the way up in this play. Now with ChargePoint, to double your capital in this play, you're going to have to hold this one through this year and into next year. This is because there's a lot already priced into that stock price today. But with ChargePoint, as I say, it's all about holding long. That's exactly what I'm going to do with this play, looking to maximize my returns. Got to remember with ChargePoint, they have the infrastructure there. They have over 100,000 chargers, and it's just going to continue to grow as the EV industry continues to evolve itself. So this is the first play I want to put on your radar that will double up. The next one I've got for that's HITE, ticker symbol HITE. This is a play with all the ingredients to hit success. That is to double up in the short to medium term and triple thereafter. Now with HITE, they open up these retail outlets at scale only matched by growth generation. That top line is growing 100% year on year, and this is rare for a play to do. Icing on the cake is this one's delivering profitable quarters. So this play right here is just a gift from the market because it's these types of plays that are priced up to the high heavens, like plays like Vuzi. But as I say, it's just a gift from the stock market we're going to take and run with for as long as it lasts. Now most of you guys will have a return on this one similar to mine, around that 15% mark, but this is a play that's just getting started, a lot more upside on the play. Now I'm putting this one in the spotlight today because they are going to be uplisted to the NASDAQ in tomorrow's trading. So for my international investors, those who don't have access to OTC, you guys will be able to get in on the action on this play much more easily from this week going forward. Now, this is just one that I say we catch in any weakness. If we see any volatility this week, it's an opportunity for us to capitalize on that cheaper stock price before this one makes this climb, because in the pipeline, this one's got several blowout quarters ahead of it as we move through the year. So it's only a matter of time before this play will fly. The next one I've got for that's ticker symbol GMBL, that's esports entertainment. Another play being held down temporarily by the market. This is one where the stock price will tell you one story, the business will tell you a completely different one. Because what I'm seeing from the business is constant partnerships and acquisitions. So this one is leveling up behind that $11 stock price. This one's also caught up in their own sector rotation out of the online gaming space. You guys know other plays like a golden nugget, which is another play to double up. It's also going through that kind of movement at the moment as well, but it will come full circle and you will see this one rise as you get those value hungry funds flocking into the play. Now check this out, they dropped news today of a multi-year partnership, and that just adds to their growing collection but look at the stock price action on the day, down 2.5%. And that's exactly why you get these plays that move up 25%, 50%, or even 100% plus in the case of Orbital Energy Group today, because market is keeping these plays down temporarily and that tension is just building over time. Now with esports, I'm not interested in what they're doing in the short term. It's all irrelevant because I know this one has that moving power, and I'm expecting somewhere down the line this one to shift up a gear just like they did back in January when this one went from $7 right up to $18 just over a few trading sessions. So I added to my position here, but I'm expecting some short-term headwinds in the play, and I'm expecting this one to drop into the 10s, and that's the next time I'll pick up the play. This is one where if this one continues that momentum and management are able to get this one to 100 million in revenue in 2022, this is easily going to be a $20 play. Let's move to the next one. So I want to touch on this one, that's ticker symbol ALPP. This one's moving exactly as I expected it to since I put them back on your radar at the back end of May. So check this out. This one's trading flat as a pancake, i.e. consolidating. That's the best time to grab these growth plays. Not when they're moving up, not when they're moving down, when they're trading flat. That's how you maximize your returns on the play. Now I'm expecting this one to bounce off the next significant catalyst. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting this stock price to move very similar to an ABML, American Battery Metals. Check that stock price out. You see they were consolidating at a 150 region for a couple of months, couple of good weeks, then boom, moved up to that 250 mark. So it's just another play and I bring to attention with that double up capability. Now us investors, we've got several catalysts here to look forward to on the play, whether that's the NASDAQ uplisting, the acquisitions in the pipeline, or the partnerships they make in their diversified industries. Alright guys, so those are the plays I've got for this one. We are starting the week off as we mean to go on. You guys know we're all about making these daily money moves. If you rock with the channel, you know what time it is. Comment comes from Maximed, says, top man, really like your videos, thank you so much. I started trading end of last year, invested heavily on penny stocks, lesson learned, slowly improving my portfolio with your help. Thank you so much. So to wrap this one up, I want to share this one with you guys, and that's a reminder that the stock market is a journey, and from time to time we are going to encounter stumbling blocks like we all did over the last couple of months when a lot of these growth plays came down. But you guys have seen the rebound since then. Some of you have even reached out to me and said your portfolios are now in the green, and that's just down to you consuming the content, studying the game in and out of your plays, and making those strategic moves in the market. So it's an amazing thing to hear. Now for those of you who your portfolios aren't yet in the green, your time is coming. You guys know it's just all about continually investing into these markets, setting yourself up, structuring and building quality portfolios. Now the market has made several millionaires historically before our time. Going forward, the market will continue to make millionaires, and I want you guys all to elevate to that level of success. So that wraps it up for this one. If you've got any questions for me, do leave them down below and I get back to you. I want to say I appreciate you guys. On your way out, hit that like button for me. If you're new, join the movement, and I'll catch you on the next one.